From our free daily newsletter, the latest from podnews.net with Podscribe. Now, there's just 2 days left to fill out the Pod News report card. It should take you 10 minutes. It's our chance to feed back to the big platforms, Apple, Amazon, Spotify, YouTube and more, about what we really want. It's our 5th year of doing this and we've helped make big change. We can make more with your help. podnews.net/report card is where to go. The Possible conference is taking place in Miami. We've more details in our newsletter. Among the speakers, Black Effect's Charlamagne the God, being interviewed by iHeart CEO Bob Pittman for a live recording of Math and Magic. And the audience also heard from Liz Plank, the host of Boy Problems, about Gen Z masculinity. The highlight of the show, though, for us, will be Matt Dringler from our title sponsor, Podscribe, on the innovation stage at 12:10. He'll be showing how to buy audio more effectively and drive measurable results. Libsyn has announced that it can now distribute video to Spotify and that video functionality is available across all Libsyn hosting plans. Submission to Spotify uses the Spotify Distribution API, which was announced in January. Spotify video distribution is available on Libsyn plans starting at $25 a month. But if you're on a plan that's less than that, you can still upload manually on Spotify's website. Video functionality, well, that refers to MP4 video episodes, which the company has always made available. We've more details of all of this in our newsletter today. Spotify released its Q1 26 financial report. Auction-based revenue, that's the Spotify Ad Exchange and Spotify Ads Manager, is now nearing 25% of all ad revenue, which declined 25% quarter-on-quarter, 5% year-on-year. Shares fell 14% after a disappointing income forecast. We've more analysis in our newsletter. podnews.net is where to find it. Bauer Media Audio released the findings of research into 1,000 senior agency and advertiser decision makers across 9 European markets. It's called Sound Check Europe 2026, which finds that in the UK, 91% of respondents say that audio is important to their strategy. Patreon announced a new home feed in its app, including short-form posts called Quips that are designed to reach new audiences and aid with discovery. Ad company WPP said its revenue declined 6.6% in the first quarter. It blamed ongoing uncertainty in the near term given events in the Middle East. Why, what's going on there? The BBC has just reposted an archived television clip about podcasting from The Culture Show from November 2004, which we've added to our History of Podcasts in the UK page. It's brilliant. It contains an interview with Adam Curry, who arrives in his helicopter, as well as someone who's worried about people skipping the ads. Some things never change. Focusrite has announced the ISA C8X. It's a 2U rack-mounted USB-C audio interface with 26 inputs and 28 outputs. It's good for large studios. Great Pods has gathered and updated the full list of live podcast recordings at Netflix's A Joke Fest, which is running in early May in Los Angeles. And one of the UK's most influential record labels, London Records, has announced a podcast detailing the history of the label. The podcast will be accompanied by a 2-CD compilation. In People News, Julie Detraglia has been named Head of Content and Strategic Insights at Nielsen. She moves from Netflix, where she was VP of Ads Measurement. In podcast news, F1 show The Red Flags podcast has joined Vox Media. The show joined Almost Friday Media in May 2023 and was with Blue Wire before. It's also added a special series sharing predictions about racing teams. How much does Houston, Texas's 901 Bagby inside the mayor's office cost to make? Apparently $60,000, according to Fox 26 Houston. It's not going on the hosting, though. The podcast is hosted on Buzzsprout, where Houston Mayor John Whitmire has started podcasting and will presumably keep podcasting. Such is the date of the internet these days that the host of the Mike Francesca podcast has had to confirm he's still alive after a 2-week break following a knee replacement. And families across the UK raising children with brain conditions now have a powerful new source of support with the launch of The Calm in the Complicated, hosted by broadcaster, author and neurodiversity advocate Dr. Carrie Grant, MBE. The series combines expert insight with real-life experience to create an honest, compassionate and practical guide for families. And this podcast is sponsored by Podscribe. Radio just got measurable. Podscribe is bringing in digital style measurement to one of the hardest channels to measure. You can verify where ads aired with air checks and track performance with attribution. You can read more about Podscribe in our newsletter. You'll find a link in our show notes. And that's the latest from our newsletter. To read all the stories and subscribe for free and fill out the report card, we're at podnews.net.